Pisces, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So dear Pisceana, today, my cutie patootie, looking all this so good. I'm going to be doing your reading from February 8 to the 15th. This is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Now, in this reading, dear Pisces, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge, all the cards, and get some final advice for you. Pisceana, my cutie patootie, I miss you so much, and I'm so excited to deliver this message for you. And thank you for your participation into the comments, also from the Carmenian messages as well. I see you, Pisceana. Some sassy shit out here. So Pisces, your challenge for the upcoming week is the Three of Cups. And where you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands. I have done everyone's readings. Nobody has gotten the Ace of Wands like you did. And you have the Five of Wands. Are there people who are fighting and trying to find this thick, juicy Ace of Wands? Y'all know I play on the team D. So talk to me about that nice D. Anyways, so dear Pisces, your challenge for the upcoming week is the Three of Cups. And this is about a reconciliation. This is about a reunion celebration. And we're going to talk about this and we're going to see how this reunion actually works for you. If it gets a little darker into the room, is because the sun is setting. I haven't turned the lights on. So if the lights are out, it might get a little spicy, but you know, it's going to be fun. Now, in the recent past, you have the Ace of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So Pisces, in the recent past, I do see here that you were in a very loving, committed relationship with someone. It was a lot of happiness, but I'm also getting with the Six of Swords, someone here left, okay? I do see here a transition happening for many of you, some kind of a separation. We're gonna talk about this when we clarify. In the present moment, you have the Ten of Swords, the Hangman, and the Knight of Cups. A lot of you, as you are the Hangman, okay, so in Tarot, the Pisces is affiliated with the Hangman. So there is definitely someone coming towards your way. You're still hurt in this situation here. You could have dealt with an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, maybe another water sign. I'm getting here also Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So someone here is trying to mend something here with you. It's like an apology. We're going to clarify this. In the near future, you have the Six of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So there is going to be a lot of conversation going on in regards to that heartbreak or that breakup that you had with someone. Some kind of a situation went down, okay? There was a lot of pain. Like I said, there was a transition. And then you have the Three of Swords. So this is about that breakup that somebody wants to communicate and talk about. And where you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands, right? The iconic, thick, juicy Ace of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Judgment. So there is definitely an epiphany and a realization. Someone here is also going to realize that, you know, a lot of this confusion that happened, a lot of this conflict that happened was surrounding commitment. Okay, so let's get into your reading and let's get some more information. And see what is it that you need to know. Let's clarify the Three of Cups as your main challenge. And again, if it gets a little dark here, you're still going to hear my voice. You're still going to be able to see me. Okay, so let's see what is it that you need to know. I'm not going to rush into this reading. I'm going to take the time. So you have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, Virgo energy. Some of you are dealing with the Virgo. You have the Temperance, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. A lot of you have been actually anticipating this reunion to happen. A lot of you have been wanting this reconciliation to take place. I do see here you really wanting to heal things with this person. You don't want no animosity. You don't want no war as a Pisces especially, right? So, and this is your birthday month, by the way. Happy birthday month. So as your birthday month is approaching, you are manifesting and you are setting a lot of intentions to heal things with people. There might be some people who might have some animosity against you or towards you, but you don't want that. You want peace. And I do see here a reunion and a reconciliation here, maybe a celebration coming up for many of you. Gathering is what's going to happen, and healing. Okay, this is actually requiring quite some patience here between you and someone else. Okay, you could be also dealing with the Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. One of the things that you really want to also discuss with this person is to make sure that there is no breadcrumbs and there is an equal give and take exchange energy between you and this person. Ace of Swords in the past, dear Pisces, there was some sort of an initiation of a brand new beginning. You did get a lot of clarity later on why this person left. So the Ace of Swords is clarified by the Tower. They left. The Strength and the World. Okay, could have dealt with the Scorpio and a Leo. So apparently with the Tower moment here, dear Pisceana, this is talking about the fact that the situation came to an end between you and another person. And it was a very unexpected and sudden ending. Okay, closure chapter here came to an end. And I feel like that it was very, very unplanned. You really didn't see this coming yet. But then you started kind of understanding and maybe even connecting the dots to see, why did this person leave? What were the patterns, right? Why did this person disappear? So the Six of Swords in the recent past, dear Pisces, is clarified by the Nine of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. I think one of the reasons that maybe you realized that was happening was this person, there might have been third-party situations here involved, or maybe there was a lot of deceit going on. Someone here might have also struggled with addictions. Someone here maybe was hiding something from you. You have the Three of Cups. In this case, the Three of Cups, which is associated with the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords. There could have been something happening in the background that maybe you didn't know. And remember that these third parties, they don't necessarily have to be like a person that they were involved with, although it could be. But a lot of time it can also indicate maybe a family member situation here that, that affected this relationship. Okay, so the Four of Wands, you and this person used to live together. Okay, but I feel like that didn't really last that long. Right on my lap. So you got the Devil, Capricorn energy, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Cups. So ever since this person left, ever since they walked away from your life, you started working on yourself. You started visiting your inner child. You started doing a lot of inner work within you. And a lot of you are so mature that you really took the time to understand, why did this situation happen? What were the patterns? Why did I even allow this situation to come to that place, right? So for many of you, I feel like with the Four of Wands, there is something about family and home. Maybe there is a certain pattern that this person came with from their background. There is a pattern that maybe you realized that maybe you brought with you, but you didn't play the blame game. You took the time to heal, okay? So a lot of you did a lot of inner work, but you also just knew that something here was extremely toxic with this person. Things were just becoming very toxic. I'm getting here smoking, addictions, certain behavioral patterns, obsessive behavior, possessive behavior, codependency issues also. Now in the present moment, you have the Ten of Swords. So a lot of you are still kind of recovering from whatever has happened between you and this person. Let me get some water real quick, Pisceana. You are also making me thirsty. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it looked like, did it look like I put the entire straw in my mouth? Because I was just the tip. Not here. Not today, Satan. Not today. So the Ten of Swords, Pisceana. Okay, so Ten of Swords, you are healing from this betrayal, from this painful situation. And the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Death card, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so Queen of Cups is affiliated with the dear Pisces energy. So for many of you, you are still emotionally overwhelmed with whatever has happened after that situation here came to an end with the Death card. Apparently this situation came to an end. It was very debilitating, okay? And you're trying to heal yourself from that. And at the same time, you're really trying to see if there is really an opportunity that's going to emerge and come with this person here, the Hangman, that's Pisces energy, and you have the Two of Swords. So you're really trying to see and trust your intuition if you would want to go back to this person or not. So the Hangman, dear Pisces, in the present moment is clarified by, we're going to give a good shuffle for a second. So the Hangman, dear Pisces, is clarified by the King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Wands, and the Fool. I know you do want that Ace of Wands or that Ace of Cups, depending on your direction. Okay, coded message, kind of. But a lot of you are really, like, you're hurt, but you're still wanting to see if you and this person could get hold of each other's wands, or you both can actually work it out together, you know what I'm saying? So there is a strong desire here to resolve some sort of a wound, okay? Have a conversation about the wound that happened between you and them. I feel like that for many of you, having a brand new beginning is something that you truly, truly want with this person. But again, it's coming from your intuition. You gotta trust your intuition completely to actually move forward with them or not. Okay, could be dealing with a Libra also. There is the Justice. So let's clarify the Knight of Cups and see what you need to know. The Knight of Cups. There is this someone coming towards your way. Knight of Cups is clarified by the Star, the Sun, and the Two of Pentacles. Someone here is also going back and forth in their mind. Could be a Leo, Aquarius. Okay, someone here is definitely going back and forth. 11:11 on the timer, by the way. So there is this decision-making process that's happening, okay, in regards to coming towards your way. Someone also is being wishy-washy, if they should come towards you, if they should not. And this could be, you know, this may have a lot to do with the fact that maybe you have already set some boundaries and like let them know they need to, you know, come with some receipts, I'm saying. So in the near future, there is going to be a conversation. You both are going to actually conversate. Okay, so with the Six of Pentacles, let's clarify that. It's clarified by the Magician. You're manifesting these, the Eight of Cups and the King of Cups and the King of Wands. Okay, so for many of you, I feel like that you're manifesting this person's turnaround into your life. Even though they walked away from you, even though they left you and abandoned you, you know that they're going to come around. For whatever reason, you have that deep internal feeling. You could have maybe even set an intention on the full moon that happened on April 1st in the sign of Leo, okay, during the Aquarius season. So for many of you, because you are setting that intention, I do see here communication coming in towards you with the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, it's not just an Ace of Wands, it's 8 of them. It's 8 times, I'm saying. So the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Judgment, and the Ten of Swords. Like I said, that wand keeps following you in every reading, honey, every reading, okay? So I feel like that you're gonna realize that this person has done some thinking because they are very determined to come towards your way. I feel like this person and you share a very, very intense and a very, very strong chemistry and a very strong sexual energy as well, is what I'm getting here for you. And this person is also going to recognize and acknowledge the fact that they hurt your feelings, okay, that they really hurt you. And you have the Three of Swords. So for many of you, there is going to be a very important conversation about this Three of Swords, okay, the fact that someone here hurt you at a very deep level. So the Three of Swords is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot. This person wants to come towards you with this commitment, with a new level of commitment here, dear Pisceana. And as I also said earlier, there is definitely an opportunity, and an apology that's going to take place between you and them. Brand new beginning here, even though things didn't work out the way that you had anticipated. I feel like this person is also relocating. Someone here could be getting a new car. And this person is really also walking away from a commitment that did cause them a lot of anxiety. They were involved in a commitment here with someone. Maybe they were involved with someone that was a public figure or a well-known person, okay? And they're coming towards your way, okay? Now, let's get the advice. And, you know, what you don't see coming here, but you're going to see it very closely very soon, is the Ace of Wands, okay? So that's a brand new beginning. That's a very passionate brand new beginning that's going to happen. So let's get the advice and see what you need to know. What is the advice for my Pisceanas? So Pisces, you have the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Again, this is the decision-making process that's happening. You could be dealing with the Leo, okay? Very strong Leo energy here, fixed sign. So for many of you, this is about a partnership here that's coming in. And your biggest piece of advice here is really to see that this person is coming in with a lot of love. And that is something that also you may need to really look within you. If you really said to yourself before that you don't trust love, people cannot be trusted, people don't change, maybe that is a limiting belief that really needs to change. Maybe that is something that really needs to be looked into, and give this another chance. I'm not saying, being a doormat and putting yourself out there and letting anybody and anyone who wronged you to walk all over you. But we are talking about someone very specific that you shared intimacy with and you were very close with and you truly love this person. Because I feel like you're going to also see a lot of signs and synchronicities. I'm getting 888 could be significant, that this person is actually part of your destiny. Now let's get the relationship message advice here for you, dear Pisceana. Okay, and see what is it that you need to know from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So you're blessed. So I'm saying highly flavored, highly blessed. So let's see what in 22 and 22 can be very significant. You could be seeing 222 as well as an angel number. So that's 22. Okay, that's also the number of a soulmate, and you have the 2 of Cups coming up before that. So that's why this reconciliation is something about a soulmate here, right? You have the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So your relationship advice, dear Pisces, you are moving towards a deepening of intimacy in a unique and sacred partnership. Ace of Wands. You know you are meant to make this connection. You know you are meant to get that Ace of Wands. This union, blessed by the divine and the Renaissance Tarot funny Armenian guy, will bring transformation and beauty to the world. This is also a sign that, even more important, you are being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and spirit. With this new development, you will see evidence of grace in your life. So I'm saying you will see developments of Ace of Wands multiple times a day, multiple Ace of Wands maybe, and also grace and blessings in your life. So dear Pisceana, this is what I had for you. I love you so much. I hope that this helped. Thank you so much. Sorry for the lighting, but you know what? I got you. I'll start off with you the first time next time, okay? For better lighting. Thank you for being here, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.